welcome to Big Island Discoveries, the show where we discover the people, places, businesses, attractions, and things that make Hawaii Island the special place that it is. Today, we're going to see how your vegetables and produce end up on your dinner plate. We're going to visit Hilo Products, a major distributor of fruits and vegetables and produce for Hawaii Island. So come on along, let's take a behind-the-scenes look. All right, well, let's go visit Brandon Bartolome at Hilo Products. Here we are. So Brandon, I know that you take really a lot of pride in getting product out fast. You have all these different trucks. I don't know, how many trucks do you have, and how many kinds of trucks do you have?
So currently we have 4 tractor trailers, 6 delivery trailers, 7 Isuzu box truck, about 10 small Econoline reefer vans.
How many drivers do you have?
We have about 20 total drivers.
And they're going all over the island and delivering food.
Yeah, we service the whole island.
Well, that's a lot of food. And from the time the produce comes in till the time it goes out, how long are we talking about generally?
So we start at about 1:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning to get everything all ready for the drivers to come in and deliver.
Wow, and everything's in, out all the time.
Yes, delivery should be done by 11 o'clock that day.
Brad, I know that this is a family business coming down from your grandfather, but I also know that your mom works here, your dad works here, your auntie works here, your wife works here, that there's several couples that work here together. What is the secret to a family business?
I think we have about 7 couples, husband, wives, boyfriend and girlfriend that we employ. I think a lot of businesses shy away from having couples work is because of case of an emergency. I think for us, until the time comes, we'll deal with it. And I think it is a family atmosphere. So I think it is important to keep it a family atmosphere.
Well, and I noticed that it's not just family with inside of Hilo Products, but also it kind of extends out to your farmers and to everybody else.
Yes, definitely, because we don't look at just our employees as family. We look at our farmers. We're dealing with at least 100 farmers, distributors. That is one big family. So how much people we are connected with.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing to see. Well, thank you for having us here.
Thank you.
All right. Hilo Products has been in business obviously since 1938. What generation are you?
I'm 4th generation.
Wow, and your grandfather, great-grandfather started, is that right?
Yes, Reiji Suzuki immigrated from Japan.
And 1938, there's a couple of years later, we had the first big tsunami, and I understand that Hilo Products was actually in the area where the tsunami took place.
Yes, our current location on Makala Street is actually the 4th location. The first location was in Shimachi, close to the Kamehameha statue that got destroyed by the first tidal wave in 1941 tidal wave. And the second tidal wave, we rebuilt and it destroyed the second location, which was located by the Sumisani Bridge.
And I understand that your great-grandfather actually took a pretty big role in making sure that people were able to thrive and survive here in Hawaii County on the Big Island.
Yes, I mean, he had the vision to be like the one-shop stop before the war. So he would peddle daikon, cabbage, necessities, shaving cream, shavers, plates, utensils to all the different towns in the early 30s.
And I understand actually after the tsunami, he helped bring all the merchants together?
Correct. We had a lot of people help rebuild Hilo products, from neighbors to farmers, and we're blessed and thankful that we had support from the local farmers to help rebuild.
So those relationships with those farmers, I'm sure some of those have lasted quite a long time.
Yes, we currently have 3 farmers that is 4th generation, which is Hirayama Farms, Irako Farms, and Best Farm. They're still in business, 4th generation right now, helping running the farm.
And I also noticed a name you can trust, and so you're still working with those farmers.
Correct.
Wow, that's great. And I'm guessing there's other farms that you've been working with for a long period of time as well.
Yeah, we deal with Ano Farm, Zhang Farm, a lot of people that put in the work that not only will plant during summer but throughout the year and supporting us.
And so I know that you've talked a lot about family inside of Hilo products, but it seems like these farmers are also part of the bigger Hilo products family.
Yes, I mean we do daily visits. We hang out on the weekend, talk story, because I deal with a lot of these farmers, at least talk to them at least 3-4 times a week to schedule what we need and when we need products. So it's not only our work family, but our farming community family.
That's a great business model as well, as treat people the way you want people to be treated.
Yes, I mean that's basically trying to live out the legacy of my grandfather and great grandfather.
How important is the Big Island to Hilo products for you guys?
Big Island is unique and special to me. It's all about the relationship. We have a lot of loyal customer friends that we've been dealing with for generations, and keeping that model alive. It's not about the money, it's not about things, it's about building that relationship.
And so, I heard the relationship that you have with the farmers, but I also know there's another part of that, and that's the restaurants that you deal with, the stores that you deal with, and the community.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want us just to supply you produce. It's how we can help your business thrive and succeed by giving you the services that you need. And it's just the daily, invoicing process. Is it electronic or paper? We're trying to, streamline things with technology and help us grow to the next millennial.
Well, Brandon, thank you for everything that you do, for everything that Hilo Products does to make Hawaii Island the special place that it is.
Thank you.
Thank you. I remember during COVID, you were one of the key players in making sure that food was distributed to our kids and to our seniors and to various people. Can you talk a little bit about what you did during COVID?
During COVID, we helped support Cow for KD program. That was a summer feeding program that helped, kids during the summer. The less fortunate that wouldn't have 3 meals a day, so that we basically helped that Cow for KD.
How many people did you feed?
We fed about 4,600 children under the age of 18.
Wow. And all of that produce was packed here?
Yes. So it was a 6-week program that we did during the summer feeding program.
And you did some other feeding programs, I know, with the resort hotels out on the Kona side, Kahala coast. I know that you guys were feeding people all around the island.
Yeah, that was a feeding program where a lot of the resort, Olive Coast Resort employees lost their jobs. So I think the county put in some money to help feed employees at the resorts.
Yeah, I remember you were a great partner for us. I know you worked with the food bank and other people that worked along with you guys, but I know that you also took the one of the leading roles in making sure that our kids and our seniors and our workers were fed. And so I just want to really thank you for doing that. Brandon, it's an amazing operation that you have here, and I know that you have food coming from local farmers from, across the United States, even international. Can you talk about that process and maybe start with the local farmers?
So local farmers, here on the islands, Waimea is the only place that grows leafy greens year round. So we outsource all the local products on a daily basis. What we get today is basically selling for tomorrow's market. So that's the freshest that we can get. Cannot get any fresher than that. From green leaf to head lettuce, romaine, tai choy, bok choy, and on top of that we have our local ginger, and papayas and local bananas grown here on the island.
My understanding is there's just not enough local produce at this time, so you also have to go other places, the mainland and as well as internationals.
Yeah, so we have on a weekly basis about 12 to 15 40-foot containers that we offload, and that's from Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays.
So when the products come in, what is the process here?
So it basically gets docked on our loading dock, and we have a receiving team checking quality. Everything is actually scanned by receiving with the WMS scan guns, and everything is labeled. So when the pickers pick, it's all no paper, it's just all scanners.
Wow. And I know that you also do some packaging of your own foods here, lettuces and the fruits that you see a lot of times in the stores. How does that work?
So the theory behind all the packaging was all started up with all the waste, so we won't have to waste any product. So if there's product that we cannot sell whole, we can chop it up in stew mix, stir fry mix, chop suey mix, nishi mix. It is ready to use products. During 2021, during the pandemic, we had to make a big decision how we could control our inventory. And through the pandemic, I said, let's make a move and invest in a new inventory system called Produce Pro. And Produce Pro helped us get a hold of our inventory, but what it did was it eliminated a lot of paper. So this is actually a scanner that would actually scan each barcode on each piece of product and take it out of inventory real time.
So how would you do it before the scanner?
Everything was done with paper and pen. Now paper and pen is non-existent.
And that's just in the last couple of years.
Correct. From old school to high tech. When we first started this system, there were so many mistakes. Now with the system, there's zero mistakes.
So how does this work?
So it starts with, the picker would have a scanner like this. They would look into the scanner and pick what orders that they need to do. Everybody is assigned an order. So from there, you log in and you start in the order. Papayas, avocados, onions. So each item there is a barcode.
And from here, they stack them up on these pods, and then they take them out and just put them on the trucks.
Right now, what they're doing right now, they're currently making orders for tomorrow's deliveries. So our trucks go out about 4 o'clock every morning to get to the different locations, schools, hotels.
So what time do you start in the morning?
So my day started at 1:30 every morning. I'm at
1:30.
Correct.
And it goes till what time?
There's no time.
There's no time. That's. I know. I've thought sometimes you're working 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
12, 13-hour days.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
But I think when I feel that the farmers is the one that is physically working for us, and I'm so thankful and grateful for all these farmers. That my job is easy compared to the farmers.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how much work people are doing to make sure that we're able to put food on people's plates.
Yeah, it's all logistics. You know, this is all the back end work what people don't see, right? You only see the trucks going out and deliver, but what it takes to get the trucks loaded. We don't load the day before. It's always that morning to help control our inventory and making sure product is getting shipped correctly. So
I was watching these doors open to the refrigerators. Pretty high tech.
yeah, we incorporate this high-speed doors for, you know, more efficient on the electricity. So eliminating the curtains, high-speed doors, we save on the electricity.
Can we take a look at one of these?
Sure.
Okay. Well, that's kind of neat. It just opens up by itself. It's pretty chilly in here. So how many of these refrigerators do you have?
So this is one of 50 that we currently operate from. It's not as efficient that I want it to be, so we are building a new facility right next door, so we can have everything run from that one facility.
So you kind of outgrown even this with 15 refrigerators.
Correct.
Wow. And that new cold storage that's coming in a couple months, that's not only going to be for Hilo products, but it's going to be for
The public too. Correct.
How will that work?
So if you needed refrigerated space, you probably would have to pay per month per pallet space.
Can we take a look at that?
Sure.
All right, let's go take a look.
So this is our future site for our new cold storage facility, and on top of that, we'll actually move our production line into this two warehouses currently that we purchased about 3 years ago. This will increase our cold storage space to about 20,000, over 20,000 square foot.
Wow, this seems a little bit bigger than what you have already.
Yes, it's gonna be about 2.5 times more storage space on top of what we currently have.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. So inside here, we'll just have a whole bunch of refrigeration, and people will be able to, like restaurants will be able to put their food in here, and different kinds of storage and stuff like that also.
Correct.
Wow, that's amazing. We're talking about that will save different businesses a lot of money here.
Yes, I mean, you would probably eliminate your electric bill, your maintenance bill, and then just pay for cold storage by the month.
Hopefully that means the restaurants are paying less, so they'll be charging less, which makes it a lot easier for people.
I hope so.
Oh, very cool. Well, thank you so much, Brandon. So I'm here with Bernardo. Bernardo, tell me, what do you do here?
I buy local products from the local farmers over here, the papaya farmers, the farmers from Waimea, also from Honolulu, purchase the eggs from Belarus. So yeah, we buy a lot of products here locally. And we try to promote the local farmers' business.
And I know that you work a pretty long shift.
Yeah.
What are your work hours?
Well, normally I work 6:30 to 3 o'clock, but on Wednesdays I come in at about 3 o'clock to help check in the load.
In the morning?
Containers, yeah.
Wow. And what's the best part of working here?
Best part of working here is like working with family. You know, there's no place in Hilo that I know of that treats you like a family member and not just a typical employee.
So Hilo Products has been in business for like 85 years.
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Well, I think trust is the most important thing. The farmers gotta trust you. Your customers have to trust you. There's gotta be trust in any kind of relationship.
Thank you so much. It's so amazing to see everything that you do here. I mean, people just think that food arrives on their table. There's so much stuff that's behind it. To see how busy you guys are and everything that happens over here. Thank you so much for allowing us to come discover what you do, and thank you so much for putting food on the tables of our local families, taking care of our farmers, and sustaining our way of life here on Hawaii Island. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.